Hey yo, my tabletop sports friends. This is Bob Hansen coming to you live from the Sports Spiel Plots with some History Maker baseball action. The Kalamazoo Karibou are hosting the Grand Rapids Grays at Cola Park. It is the top of the fifth inning with the score tied at 1 apiece. Dave Wedge of the Grays scored Grant Eagle on an RBI triple in the second inning for the Grand Rapids Grays, while Ellis Derlinger scored Ramon Cruz on an RBI double in the third inning for the Zoo Crew. So we're taking over right now in the fifth inning, and action is going to be starting right now. So, on the screen you can see that we have the die results for the main charts. Any of the other charts you won't be able to see the results for, but that's okay. Here we go. Top of the fifth inning, Tommy Orsulik up to bat, and away we go. All right, and it's asking if we have a flash pitcher. Brad Bonus is a semi-flash, so it's not. And then it's going to ask if the batter is a champion. He is not, and it's going to be a ground out to second base for 1 out. All right. All right, that'll bring up Alex Imbrogno for the Grays. Control, ground out to the shortstop. That'll be out number 2. And right to the pitcher, John Bielski. Right now, he's allowed 1 hit with 4 hits with 1 run. And they'll leave him in at least for 1 more inning. We'll see what happens here. So they'll pitch to him. Eager, that'll be a fly out to center field. Alrighty, so that's going to bring up Brad Bonus, and as well we're going to leave him in, so he'll get pitched to. Oh, and this is a chemistry check, and the Grays the Caribou are semi-harmonious, while the Grays are neutral as always for any team I play. So it's asking pitching team harmony. I did not get the decide. Actually, they're neutral, so it's not going to happen. So it's going to be a base on balls. So they managed to walk a Brad Bonus, and that'll bring up Ramon Cruz. All right, here we go. Ooh, unusual result. That is going to be on the memorable plays chart. So you won't get to see this on your screen here. Memorable plays, first baseman gold. That would be Alex Imbrogno, and he is not gold. He is neutral. Makes spectacular play, robbing base of batter first hit. Nope, it's going to be a single instead. So a single, and then it'll just be advanced to second. So a man on first and second for the Caribou, and Ellis Derlinger is up with no outs. Struggler, no. It's going to be a ground out into a double play. All right. Ground out, double play. 5-4-3. Okay. Now bring Paxton Friel up. Paxton Friel, Workman, no. Is he a champion or a whiffer? He is semi-whiffer. Yes, that is a nubbed infield single. And he will get runners at the corners for Travis Harvey. Utility sad sack, no. It is going to be a triple the gap unless he's a home run king. He is semi-home run king, but no decider dies, so it's going to be a triple. He will score 2 runs. And it should be noted that, well, actually, no, it was Johnny Fortune. Johnny Fortune hit a grand slam yesterday to basically score the winning runs in that game. But that does put the Caribou up 3-1 now. And there are still 2 outs. Man on third, Erasmo Rondon coming up. Pinch hitter, no, it's going to be a fly out center field. And that will end that inning. And brings up Junior Ayala for the Grays at the top of the 6th inning. Wild, no. Sad sack, no. It's going to be a single. And he is going to get a stolen base out of that too. So Runner on second, Rosario Hill. Struggler, no. It's going to be a ground out. That would have been a double play if he hadn't stolen the base. Still runner on second, one out, Bud Law. Ground out again, same thing. Now bring up Sean Scalzi with 2 outs. Runner still on second. Fresh. Decider die says yes. Pop out to choice. We'll have that pop out to third. And that will be it for the top of the 6th. Brings up Wes Horton, and they're going to change pitchers, I think, at this point. Alrighty. They are going to bring in Roberto Morales, I think will be good. So Roberto Morales comes in. All right. Oh, and that was one too far in the lineup. It's Rasmo Rondon. Bat, both Flash and Fresh. He is Fresh. He does not have Flash, so it's going to be a ground out to shortstop instead. The infamous 1-2-3 roll, which everybody hates, unless it's your team that's trying to get somebody out. Then you love it. Utility or sad sack? Semi-utility, no. Otherwise, it's going to be another triple to the gap. He is not a home run king, so it'll be another triple. So that is the 3rd triple of this game so far. That's crazy. I don't think I've had that many triples in a game before. That's pretty cool. Remy Cardoso up. Is pitcher Workman? No. Is the batter Patient? Far from it. It'll be a productive ground out to first, and that'll score a run. And that will bring up Brad Bonus. All right. Yeah, I don't know. He's not going to be Fresh, but he's only given up 3 hits. He's a fairly good pitcher. My bullpen is not the best in the world. I'm going to try, well, and there's 2 outs right now, nobody on base. I think we'll let him go and go to the top of the lineup if we have to. So yeah, it's going to be a strikeout. All right, so we're taking a gamble here. Leaving Brad Bonus in for Grant Eagle at the top of the 7th inning. Okay, Iron Catcher, no. Good Eye, no. And that will be a strikeout. So we got one on the boards here. That will bring up Dave Wedge. Dave Wedge is a prospect. We're doing this next roll on the experience chart. Brad Bonus is neutral. Let's just make him an icon for this at bat. So we're going to use a manager coaching tip. And that will be to make him an icon. This is the 2nd one I've used in this game so far. The other one was I attempted a stolen base. All right. And icon batter, yes. All right, no, sorry, no, it's not, because it's the other way around. So it's still going to be outfield drama, so we got to go through outfield drama roll now, which kind of sucks. So left fielder is not gold. It was checked for left fielder gold, so it's going to be a double. So A2. And that means Dave Wedge is on second, and Tommy Orslick is up, and he has to roll on the chemistry chart, another chart which you won't be able to see. Batting team dissonance, no, it's going to be another base. It's going to be a walk. AW, so it's going to be Tommy Orslick on first, Dave Wedge on second. It's going to bring up Alex Abragno. Star, yes, that'll be a strikeout. That's 2 outs, and they are going to pull in a let's see here. They are going to bring in Alvaro Morgan. So that is their pinch hitter. Let's see here. One of two Morgans on this team, actually. There's an Alvaro Morgan and there's a Howie Morgan. I think they're brothers, and they just happen to land on the same team, so it's kind of cool. No iron catcher, not a good eye, and it is going to be a strikeout, and that will end the inning for the Grays. And the Grays will have to bring in a new pitcher. They're going to bring in they're going to bring in Mickey Lyons. Okay, Mickey Lyons is in. All right. And Ramon Cruz is leading off for the bottom of the 7th inning. Okay, is he eager? No, it's going to be a walk and then a chemistry roll for Ellis Derlinger, and we are semi-harmonious. Batting team harmony, we did not get the decider die, so it's going to be outfield drama instead, which may still be good for us. We'll have to see. Right fielder iron. No, I doubt that that's going to be working out for us in our case here. No, he is neutral. So it is going to be a fly out to right field. And ironically, the next result is going to be right back on the chemistry chart where we were before at the beginning of this at bat. So Paxton Friel on the chemistry chart. Batting team distance, no, otherwise single, so it's going to be a single. And that will have runners on first and second. All right, 1 out, runners on first and second. Travis Harvey stepping to the plate, the cleanup hitter for the team. Oh yeah, and if they walk him, they're going to go to Johnny Fortune, and he's just as good, if not a better power hitter, just not as contacty as Travis can be. Travis Harvey is hitting the cover off the balls lately, and that's why the lineup got changed around a little bit. So I think, yeah, they'll pitch to him. Batter hit by pitch. Yeah, he got a little nervous, and he ended up plunking him instead. And that will juice the bases for Johnny Fortune, and now they are not at the option where they can walk him. Oh boy. Geez. And they're running out of good pitching here. They've got their... Yeah, that actually was their ace. Yeah, I kind of accidentally put their ace in. Oops. Well, all right. They're gonna have to go after him. Here we go. Double controller dynamic. No, it's gonna be a walk. He walks in a run. It's now 5-1. Erasmo Rondon. Pitching at home, no. Slugger, semi. That is a double. Oh no. Yeah, now they're gonna have to bring in some help, for sures. Okay, it's 7-1, and yeah, they can bring in the crappy help if they have to at this point. So I would say actually we'll bring in Richie Danielson. So he'll get the ace quality for this batter. I'll hopefully try to help them get out here. Alright. And this is Wes Horton, ace or star. He gets the ace on this one check, so it's a pop out to first. stay the runners, and that will bring up Remy Cardoso. Wild, no. Good eye, no. It's going to be a strikeout. Alright, so the next roll is going to have the pitcher. This is going on to the baseball right now. The pitcher, Brad Bonus, is effectively neutral for this at-bat. And this is at the top of the 8th inning. Brad Bonus is still here, theoretically. Junior Ayala is hot right now because he hit a single back in the 6th inning. So I'm thinking I'm going to change the pitcher just to avoid that. So let's do that. Normally I probably would have left him in, considering he had 4 hits and 1 run and a 6-run lead. But yeah, we're going to have Truman Canoyer come in and pitch. So and he's going to be pitching for 1 inning essentially, because he's actually next in the lineup. To the pitcher spot's the next one in, so not going to matter. Canoyer coming in. Now I should note that Canoyer has been kind of sketchy for me as of late. He blows some games sometimes, and we won't let him go too far, but we'll see what happens. So the baseball right now check is canceled because I put in a different pitcher. So that killed the kind of the momentum there. So Alex Imbrogno will actually, it's Junior Ayala. I don't know why he's all over here. Okay, so Junior Ayala is leading off, and yeah, so he is going to lead off there. Home run king. He is not, so it's going to be a fly out center field, and that will bring up Rosario Hill. Fresh, yep, line out to second. That wouldn't have happened before. And Bud Law. Eager. Semi, no. It's going to be a walk. Next roll is on the chemistry chart for Sean Scalzi. And it's asking pitching team dissonance, no. Otherwise, grounded to shortstop. That will end the inning. And it is now the bottom of the 8th inning. And we are going to bring in Joey Milner to hit. And just kind of give you a preview of who we're going to have pitching next. I'm thinking, with this being a 6-run lead and possibly more, we're just going to put in Vicente Ramos to close this. We don't really need our best guy out there, and if he blows up, then we can bring in our best guy, but there's a good chance to use some of our other pitchers. So Joey Milner coming in to pinch hit. Danielson, actually, they're going to, well, I think they'll leave Danielson in. They're going to try to leave some of their people intact for the next game. So, okay. So pinch hitter is going to be Joey Milner. All right. Struggle is real. Trying to figure all this out for both teams. Kind of a struggle sometimes. Pitcher and the batter the same. So, Milner is a lefty. The pitcher is a lefty, so that's a strikeout. That probably wasn't the best guy we could have brought in, now that I think about it. And actually, well, we got 2 lefties and a righty, which is a sad sack, and a righty is a utility. So we really didn't have too much choice anyways. But yeah, I really do. One of the things I need to work on with managing better is paying more attention to those lefty-righty splits. I don't do that enough. But this is a good opportunity where it could have worked out better for me if I had done differently. Although with the utility or sad sack, I would have grounded out anyway. So I was probably in a no-win situation there anyways, but kind of gives you an idea, you know, the kind of decisions you have to make sometimes. And I made the wrong decision theoretically there, but it didn't matter in the long run. So enough yapping for me. Here we go for Ramon Cruz with 1 out. Flash. Semi-flash, no. Champion, no. It's going to be a ground out to second. And that will bring up Ellis Dillon with 2 outs, nobody on base. Bottom of the 8th. Flash, still didn't get it. Still not a champion. Still got a ground out to second. And okay. So that was just my thing telling me that I have to put a new pitcher in. So I am going to be putting in Ramos. Alright, so Ramos, top of the 9th inning. Final 3 outs, hopefully, here in this game. Grand Eagle coming up to bat. And we have a 7-1 lead currently. This is it. Alright, here we go. Struggler, no. Champion or patient? He is neither. That is an infield drama. Third baseman, Iron. I don't think so. I should know my team better than that, but no, he's not. So it's going to be a routine ground out to third. All right, that will bring up Dave Wedge with 1 out, no run on base. Flash. Yes, he is. However, it is checking to see if we have a questionable or lenient. We have a semi-lenient. Decided I came up as null, so it is still a strikeout. That will bring up Tommy Erslig for hopefully the last out. We'll have to see here. 2 outs, nobody on base. 7-1 ball game here, with the advantage being for the Caribou. Here we go. Wild, no. Eager, semi-eager, didn't get the decide or die, unfortunately, but he'd have to re-roll for whiffer anyways. So it's going to be a ground out to second because he's not patient, and that will end the game. So there we go, folks. This is a final from Kalamazoo. The winning pitcher today was Brad Bonus. There was no save or hold on this one, and the losing pitcher was Bielski. I believe it's John Bielski from the Grays. And that's it. So 7-1 final here, and I hope you enjoyed this little peek into a game. That's what I'm going to do, I think, from now on. Just kind of give you a heads up as to how this is going to work. From now on, as I play through this season, this was the June the 15th game, or June the 16th game, sorry, against Grand Rapids, second game of our series here. We won the first game of this series. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to broadcast part of one game of every series I play from now on. So our next series will be against Columbus Aces. We'll be playing in Columbus for that one, and that will be taking place this weekend as part of my Labor Day game spectacular that I'm doing. I'm actually behind on my baseball games right now, so I'm trying to catch up to those. But the idea of this is that I'm going to try to broadcast into one game each series. I'm going to try to broadcast when it's a close game like this one, where it was 1-1 when I came into this game. I want to start like in the 5th inning for each game. If there isn't a close game, then I will probably broadcast the final game of the series wherever the score is in that one, and you may get an exciting finish, you may not. You may just get a boring one. This one turned out being a boring one in the end because the Kalamazoo scored a ton of runs, and that was it. And that was pretty much a no-brainer at that point. But yeah, so that's how that's going to go. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you like this, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want notifications more of these videos. I thank you very much for watching, and have a good night.